Hey everybody, welcome to PC Perspective Plays. Today, I guess based on the fact that we have 4 copies of this game on our...
Playing 4-player multi-forces Star Wars, or multiplayer Star Wars Dark Forces.
Right, did this game have multiplayer?
No, it didn't.
No. So, no LAN parties set up for
We
Dark
could play
Forces.
together in a LAN, but just play separately.
So it's like speed runs at that point.
Yeah.
So Dark Forces is is this the first Star Wars first-person shooter that came out? Probably, right?
Yeah.
It's based on, it follows the Doom metrics, right? But it's its own engine.
Yeah.
You look this up.
Yeah.
Came out in 1995, right?
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, 95.
Anybody want to explain why we have 4 copies of this? Anybody?
No.
Anybody know?
No.
No? We just keep getting boxes of games in?
No, I would not like to explain that.
Jim says he would not like to explain why we have 4 copies. And this one is even more odd. This copy is like
A white label.
a white label PC CD-ROM. What's different about this one? This one is...
There was a series of games resold and rebranded in the white label packaging.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of those Star
Is this
Wars
in the
games.
US or outside the US?
I think it was UK.
Yeah, because I've never heard of Shelter. There's a Shelter sticker on it for pricing, but...
I have to see what's different in this box.
Nothing.
Nothing.
All right. All right. I remember this game very specifically. I don't remember... We were trying to decide, like, what hardware would I have been on when I was playing this, and I honestly have no clue.
Yeah, this is distributed by Virgin Interactive Entertainment Europe.
Gotcha. Interesting. Ken, you're obviously too young for this. The RSAC advisory on this says violence level 2, humans killed, is what it says about
Fair.
it. And that's only a violence level 2. I think today that's probably
A level 1.
No, I was gonna say it's higher, like, but you know.
Well, they were evil humans.
Sure, sure. So what's the backstory of this game exactly? Are you part of the Rebel Alliance? Are you a bounty hunter? What's the deal?
You're a mercenary.
I'm a mercenary. Okay. So we actually have 2 versions of this game we're going to try out today. One is the original game in a Dosbox format, which will have poor graphics. We will have bad controls because of 1995.
Very bad controls.
And then we're going to try a version of it called Dark XL, which is some group of people created a new... Did they do a new engine for the game completely?
Yeah. It's a new engine, but you have to have the original data files, and it just reads those. And there's some... It was never finished, and it looks like it's been abandoned at this point. The last update was early last year, I think.
Right.
But it works.
But it works mostly. Like a couple of things, like there's no music in the cutscenes.
Sure.
There's a couple of glitches in some of the later levels, but you know, as you'll see, it's a much more pleasant experience.
No cheat codes though.
Some cheat codes work, just not the level skip.
So let's lower
Prediction. I don't think we're going to get far enough for it to matter.
Oh, you don't. Oh, you will see about that.
It's just a prediction.
Cheat codes help you get further. That's
I
the
meant
whole
the
thing.
level.
So let's open up the
glitches.
DOSBox version of this, so we can boot our DOS PC. There we go. Yep. Copyright 1990.
So when are we just going to build an era-specific PC and configure DOS games ourselves?
I like this NVIDIA logo that shows up on the upper right-hand corner. That was pretty good. All right, there we go. So what you're seeing is not like post-processed by us to be aliased or fuzzy. That is all natural. The MIDI music, again, really stands out.
Yeah, but...
I watched the scroll once already today, and I think it's funny how early it becomes unreadable text in the scroll.
Yeah.
Right?
Right about now.
Yeah, right about now, you can no longer read the top line of that. Do we need to read this scroll? Probably not. Yeah, let's see. What part of the canon do I come in? And is this game still canon?
No.
Probably
No,
not.
Kathleen Kennedy strikes again. So this is yet another. We talked about last week with X-Wing how there was some issues with Rogue One.
Yes.
And the Death Star plans. Well, this is yet again. You were playing Kyle Katarn, or he's a mercenary. He is sent by the Rebel Alliance to steal the Death Star plans. So either there were 2 copies of the Death Star plans, or something.
Well, there are 2 Death Stars.
Kyle Katarn is the guy
Yeah.
who was in Shadows of the Empire as well. Is that right?
No, that was.
You have to open up the chat. The chat will know.
Yeah.
But doesn't he become a Jedi at some
so
point?
as the series goes
EU?
on, he becomes a Jedi, and you've got Mysteries of the Sith, which comes next, I think, and then the Jedi Academy series, and he plays a much. He not only looks different, but he discovers Force abilities and becomes part of the storyline there with the Jedi. So very different feel from this first game. But in this first game, you're just a mercenary with a gun.
Yes, and odd control schemes. And we continue the
Credits
idea
first.
of credits before the game, but no thank you.
Yeah, as Antonio points out, they're practicing good backup practices. They have 2 copies of the Death Star plans.
Right, yes, exactly. So you have to steal both of them so you can make sure that they match. Right. Yeah.
Well, as you'll see, he gets them very easily, so they could have called off that other mission before all those people died.
Mon Mothma. Let's see.
Second game we played Mon Mothma.
Oh yeah. Okay, Death Star plans. Yep. And then somebody else is going to deliver them to Princess Leia.
So if there were redundant plans here, they gave both copies to Leia on the Tantive 4.
Yeah, she has to do the diff.
There's just all kinds of problems here.
So, this game was not meant to be played with a mouse back in the day, right? It was meant to be played with the arrow keys, rotating. There's no strafing that I can find as well. Is there a strafe button on there that you see?
Alt that I know of.
Alt and then arrows?
Is it Alt?
Oh,
okay, it does work. And you can use the mouse, but it's kind of clunky.
So you can move, if you move the mouse forward, you move forward, which
you can also
obviously
use a
limits.
joystick.
Oh, we could have used our joystick. Or you hold down the right mouse button and you move forward. And then let's see, there's no up and down. It's like Doom. There's no.
There is a key that will change your view, but if you just aim in the direction of someone, if they're elevated above or below you, it'll automatically.
It will automatically aim.
Yeah.
So
the page up and page down are look down and look up. Wait, page up is look down, page down is look up. It's inverted.
As it should be. I'm just going to use the right mouse button to move around. The classic, the head bob?
Yeah.
Although
imagine it in VR.
It's not a head, it's just your gun.
Yeah, yes, correct. Yes. So you say it's page up, page down? I don't even have those buttons on here.
There you go.
Whoa.
The future. Now, is there like a reset?
Dave in the chat asks if a 1080 can run this. A 1080 is running this.
That's true. We are playing on the Asus ROG Zephyrus, which has a GTX 1080 Max Q design. This is going to be amazing. Like right here, I'm clearly aimed way above this guy's head, right? Not anymore. Dead.
Future weapons, it's fine.
And like a lot of games of this era, you can beat the mission, you can kind of beeline right for the end, but there are secret areas, secret pickups, extra weapons.
Like this well-textured back area here?
Yeah, you're gonna get lost.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah. So I am. Oh, nope, I found my way back out. Just got that. You hold down that shift, you get some run speed. Those are just rocks on the floor?
Sure, why not? Mark him.
So like, okay, here's an issue.
Now just see how you're shooting automatically up towards them? Revolutionary control scheme.
A la Doom. Now I'm running slow. What's going on with this?
Maybe you ran out of stamina.
Oh, caps lock. Caps lock apparently puts you into a slow walk.
Oh, stealthy.
Interesting. All right.
Okay, turn around. Oh. See those doors on the far wall there?
Oh. Ah! What's up, son? 15 energy units. Hey. It's great.
You've got the red key now.
Oh, so I gotta go all the way back.
Remember old video games?
Where's the thing where it just auto takes me to the end of the level once I've completed the objective?
Bit.
What?
The what now?
Like when you finish the end of a like a dungeon and you automatically come back to the beginning.
That doesn't exist. There are a couple levels here where they're
No, not on this. I know it doesn't.
Oh, they're very maze-like, and they require you to go back to the beginning once you've picked up
hey.
what you want.
Or
But you can also
face.
just type, I think it's LA skip on the keyboard, and that will just automatically beat the level and take you to the next cutscene.
Oh no. All right. I think this is the end of it anyway.
You're going to want to go down the stairs. There's some pickups up top, but the level proceeds down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta get some pickups.
All right. I mean, you don't have to murder every
Oh, I do.
what now?
stormtrooper.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I mean, these guys, you know,
I've kind of killed most of them. Maybe all of them. Alright, fine.
yeah, we're playing on easy difficulty, so there's normally would be a lot more NPCs.
Hey. Don't tell our secrets. Playing on very hard, I'm just very good. Oh. It's kind of nice. You just kind of point in the general. Hey, look. I'm inside the Death Star.
Wow.
That's pretty impressive graphics. Hey. What just moved? Death Star plans. All right, well. Isn't it odd that the guys that don't wear armor are the harder to kill? Thompson. I feel like I'm down.
All right, here comes your ship.
Yeah.
That's a tiny, tiny ship.
There's nothing else for me to do except hit escape.
Yep.
Don't get to walk on the ship or anything cool.
Not sophisticated enough to change environments like that.
All right.
Next mission.
Well, now we should move on to the Dark XL.
You think already?
Yeah. You're going to enjoy it a little more, I think.
Plans to the
Hold on.
Rebel Alliance. Soon afterwards, the Death Star is destroyed. But even as the Alliance celebrates this victory, another sinister plot is set in motion that will become an even greater concern for the Rebellion.
It's hard to imagine how there could be a greater one than the Death Star that blows up planets.
Look at this cape physics.
The Emperor has approved your test demonstration, General Monk.
Thank you, Lord
Oh
Vader.
man.
What I unveil today will mark a new era for the Empire.
Does this cutscene exist in the other version too?
Oh, yeah, the cutscenes are all there, and they're the same quality.
No music.
But
Oh,
for
they
some
don't-
reason, the music doesn't play. You get audio, but it's awkward too because there's some
There's a
some
bunch of
pauses
silences.
where there's like a dramatic music score, and then they're just looking at each other.
Dark Trooper released.
Chad is really pushing hard for Interstate 76 next week.
Do you have to have a wheel for it? Joystick? Controller? How, I mean, clearly those
I
things
played
didn't
it with the
exist.
keyboard back in
Whoa,
the
what
day.
are these things? Oh, yeah. The whole point of the game. I
Yes.
get it. They're dipping them like candles.
Actually, they're so badass they just shoot them out the ship.
So the whole first mission was to get the Death Star plans, and then you're done with the Death Star.
Right. Moving on to a unique story. Something even more terrifying, they claim.
Those are some pretty big explosions for those things. Hope those guys are all right.
You'll get to see the aftermath of what they did in the next mission. So, a lot of charred bodies that won't be going home to Johnny.
Certainly.
Would it be better for us to play it in the new version and then go to the further levels that we can't get to in the old version of the game?
Sure.
Look at that. That's great looking. Maybe not.
Thank you, Commander, for responding at such short notice. The Empire.
I mean, as you'll see, the new version is significantly.
Second Akbar sighting in 2 weeks.
That's
Hey,
not
that's
Akbar,
racist.
because that guy gets toasted.
Not all.
was destroyed.
Not all.
Said calamari. Yes.
No, I'm pretty sure all Mon Calamari are. Admiral Akbar.
Was that a female that was just on the screen that I totally missed? That I didn't change
Yeah,
characters?
that's your co-pilot, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Jan Ors.
Let's check out the other.
All right. Ken, let's try out the other one. Let's quit to DOS.
I'm revisionist when it comes to history.
All right, so apparently I just run this one, right? This is just what's called Dark XL. Yeah, there you go. Accelerated Dark Forces Extended.
Yep.
Do I need to go any settings? Just launch it.
It's already configured for
Let's
1080p
see.
that you can look.
1080p 60. Invert mouse, huh? We'll see. I think I probably want to do that.
Well, you don't know which one's default.
Not yet. I'm just going to guess. So, nobody at LucasArts has any beef with this type of stuff, you think?
I mean, like LucasArts doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, sure, but somebody is watching all of these products, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
You still have to have the original game.
you have to have the original data files. As far as I know, it doesn't have any assets of its own. It's merely taking the original game data and playing it through. I mean, there's similar projects for like Duke Nukem and other games of this era that take the original data and put it in a better engine.
So let's take a look at the first level and see what the differences are.
Dark Excel when Microsoft turns to the Sith. Get it? Get it? Like Excel.
No, I get it. No,
Like Microsoft.
So with this,
Excel.
you can use full mouse look with the mouse and WASD for movement.
Damn it, you were right.
And considering look was inverted before.
Wait a minute. Up goes up, down goes down. That's not right. That's right. Okay. Down goes up. Yeah, so we got full mouse look. Now, I will say everything looks sharper on the screen except for my gun that looks the same. I still do space.
Well, it's probably because it's just a static 2D asset that.
And I can't hold down the button to shoot anymore.
Well, this gun does not have rapid
Oh, I
fire.
see.
When you pick up one of the rifles, there you go. And the other difference is you can, instead of using spacebar, you use right mouse to select to use or activate.
Oh, I see. There are more enemies here. Clearly, we're not playing on easy anymore.
Like what people probably remember Dark Forces looking like.
Right, versus what it actually looks like, yes. I would agree with that sentiment.
A lot of tearing.
So, I mean, it's not tearing on this screen, though. No, on my screen, it's not.
You're using a G-Sync display.
Oh, yeah. G-Sync fixes Dark Forces. Oh.
You died.
Oh no. Where was my health at?
Bottom left there.
Wait, there's no red creeping in on the screen or anything?
No, you got health pickups and shields. Green is shields, red is health. But see, if you stop before you go out there, go back in there and pick up those shields. There's one right to your turn around right there. Some couple shield pickups.
It was so easy the first time around.
There should be some up. Yeah, if you jump up in the corner there, I think there's another one on the other side.
All right, now I'm undefeatable.
You're single-handedly taking on the Empire, son. You got to prepare.
Where's my grenades?
You don't have those yet, but there are grenades. Thermal detonators.
So now if we're going to build a more era-appropriate system to play these retro games,
No.
what would we build?
No.
Why not?
Because it sounds like a lot of upkeep.
We're a hardware website.
Isn't this why people make Dosbox to begin with?
Well, they make it because it doesn't run on modern hardware. On modern operating systems.
The eternal first-person shooter elevator conundrum of which way do you face as the elevator goes up?
That's just like a real-life problem.
Surrender immediately.
Wait a minute. Where the hell was I supposed to go?
I don't know, the chat really seems to be in the retro hardware camp. You can imagine.
Shocking. I already forgot what I was supposed to do. Where'd Jim go? He leaved.
You can figure it out.
Look at that, look how fast. Bet that's got a lot of tearing on the screen then. Oh, I gotta get up there. Where's my flashlight?
Because we don't want to build a computer that was like just fast enough in Next Gen 5. You want to build a computer that's faster, right? Because you want to run everything well.
I did that thing.
Well, the problem with that era is that sometimes games tie themselves to a certain
CPU
processor
speed.
frequency, and if you go too fast,
Sure.
we should just build one for every year between about 1986 and 1994.
I think we're going to need to have some people send us some hardware if that's the case.
Uh-oh. All right. How do I get back up to the top? I already forgot.
I had to step out to pee. What did I miss here?
I'm just trying to figure out how to get across to the other side. All right, no, I got the key already.
You got
from
the
one of
key,
these
so yeah, you
guys,
head
didn't
back
I?
in.
Yeah, I didn't see the message that I had gotten the key.
Pentium 2, 350 megahertz. This is the recommendation.
Pentium 2, 300.
350.
Oh, okay. I had
Games like Daggerfall just won't run if you go to 400 or higher.
Good to know. Oh, see, like the textures didn't get any better, but the is that
The vector graphics did.
The vector stuff is sharper.
Yeah, like that still looks like, but
Yeah, you could go to the next level since you already beat this
All
one.
right.
I think that's the one other level we have.
abort. All right.
Kyle delivers the plans to the rebel.
No, he doesn't. Moving on.
Ba 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 ba.
Words.
Story, 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 story.
All right, so this is, if you remember that cutscene, all those Dark Troopers went down and kicked
Yes.
some ass. This is the
result.
remnant. So there's like charred bodies everywhere and destruction, mayhem.
Oh. And they rotate.
Ragdoll.
Poor guys.
So the goal of this mission, because you kind of jumped through the mission briefing there, is you got to restore power to the hydroelectric generator. And until you do that, you're going to be in a bunch of dark rooms.
Look how cinematic that looks.
Okay.
So you want to try to get out of here. You want to avoid the dark rooms because you can't really navigate them until you get the power back on.
Alright. Okay.
So jump down over that ledge.
It sounds. Oh my.
Yeah. You see in the lower left there, you got 50% shield left and 100 health.
Yeah.
They lined themselves up very nicely for you.
Ah!
You missed one. Somebody's still shooting at you. Alright, now turn around and go across, up, turn around, yep, go up that stairway. And you want to go to the left once you're across there, and there should be a way to get into a control room and activate a bridge.
Oh, Interstate 76 Sports Glide.
Yeah, it was a glide game, so you get that voodoo card out.
Got that somewhere.
Go to the right, in relation to where you came across the stairs. You want to go to the right.
Yeah, you need some
Want to go out here?
Yeah.
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You are dead.
Then I think it's in...
Ah!
Nope, you're dead.
Wow.
The death animation is suboptimal.
What do you mean?
Here, let's do this. Can I make it easier?
You have to
Change
do
my
it from the
reticule.
mission select screen, I think.
That's a lot of reticules. I take it all back. Here we go.
I mean, do you want to cheat?
Yeah, sure.
Bring up the game, hit the tilde key to get your console.
Let me do this. All right.
Kyle,
Right now, you can also change the here's where you can change the difficulty.
Oh, you put it on hard. Oh, that's rough, man. Just set me up for
Now, if
failure.
you want cheat, you can bring up the console and type, I think it's LA Postal. It's giving all weapon.
What is it?
LA Postal.
La Posta.
La Postal. So you've got maximum health in all weapons. Number keys change the weapons here. Oh, you need ammo though. Ken, look up the ammo code.
These weapons are less useful like that.
La Max Out. The postal one is supposed to give ammo.
Well, like we said,
those are
this is
mines.
not perfect.
Whoa. Let's try that one out.
There is LA I'm lame for total invincibility.
I don't think that one works in this engine.
I just like when cheat codes were commentary on how bad you were at video games. You used
Yes,
them.
and now they give you cheat codes through microtransactions and they laugh at you.
Whoa.
Haha, suckers.
Do this.
Oh, wrong way. Oh, turn around. Go back through that window, all the way through. Okay. Now I think it's off to the right. Nope, can you keep going? Nope, maybe not. Okay. I forget.
Check out that skybox.
It's somewhere on the right.
I was inspired to look up our unboxing of the Voodoo 3 2000 on the website. Did that 2 years ago.
That was a long time.
Yeah.
Hey, this looks familiar.
No, it shouldn't be that dark. Like, the path to get to the generator should be pretty well lit. You can't open any of the doors till the generator's on.
What the heck is that sound? Out here. No. They definitely destroyed some stuff, that's for certain. Alright, so I came through here.
Came through here. Go back to the right again.
Yep.
And then go. I guess maybe go into this room right here. Maybe. Is there an exit you can see? You might be able to shoot and get some visibility.
Not a lot of muzzle flash. Oof. Disorienting.
Yeah, it is.
Go up.
It's not well-lit forces, it's dark forces.
No, it's definitely not in here. But yeah, you can hop off some.
Even though you cheated.
What? No, I didn't.
I don't know. Does the chat have any ideas? I don't know.
No.
Do I have any questions or thoughts?
There he is, stop it!
Oof. You know what? I think you did
try the third level.
hit F2. There you go. Oh. I don't think you're supposed to have the goggles by now, but we unlocked them.
Well, that helps.
It's like you turned down the red and the blue channels on your CRT.
Oh yeah, go up that path there.
You there, stop where you are.
No, I guess that's not it. Oh, I have no idea.
The parallax with the background is disorienting.
Oh yes, here you go.
What is that?
Go across that. That's just an artifact. Ignore it.
Wild triangle. Nothing to see here.
There you go. Lights are on.
Oh. Oh.
What's up?
Okay, so now you've got to find evidence of what happened here.
There
all
it
the
is.
dead bodies.
Well, that's not enough. It's, you need...
Huh?
There's a gun in one of the rooms further up, but now all the doors can open, so you can go back to the main area and start opening doors.
I guess I can just jump back through this window? Of course I can. It's a video game.
Whoa.
Another door?
No, it's in the main courtyard area. Try that one
looks
right
like
there.
a door.
There you go.
Really on top of his stuff.
And so you're going to turn that button on. And that's started this thing rotating, so you need to go back out and jump on that thing and get to the center.
It was already rotating.
None of this can go wrong. I think there's a different one.
Okay.
Yeah, through here. There you go.
Airlock.
You're fine. You just got to wait for it to come around.
Oh, I see. It's not constantly rotating. It's moving positions.
Yes.
Go, 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 go.
That blaster's on full.
Are you evidence? BXB? No?
Oh, you look. C is crouch.
Well, no, that's the old controls. Try control.
Well, most of these controls have been
Control. Here we go.
fairly
They
accurate.
remapped a lot of them for the
Yeah.
version.
There he is, stop it! You there, stop it!
Hold, please.
Actually, I think that weapon you're using is the Dark Trooper weapon that you are trying to recover here. So,
Surrender immediately.
get him. be an awful lot of confusion for like the crime
Game's
scene
gonna crash.
investigators.
You know what? I'm not sure a first-person shooter fits into the whole Star Wars thing very much, because you're just murdering a lot of people. That doesn't really happen in any other Star Wars media.
Well, you know, you think about it, and obviously I'm not the first person to point this out, but you think every one of those 300,000 people on the Death Star were like war criminals who deserve to be murdered?
Yes.
Okay. That's an extreme point of view. But what about the janitor who just got drafted and he was just minding his own business, cleaning up that trash compactor?
He's
He's dead.
Yes, we've all
What did it
watched
tell me to
Robot
do
Chicken.
after I got the weapon?
Now you have to go all the way back to where he started, to the initial landing point.
Nope. Hey.
Because this is the rebel base that,
that's why
that
they destroyed
attacked.
it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, you're a Jedi in the sequel, so that makes more sense.
Right, yeah, this is the
He
only
never
one that's
real-
really, truly first-person-y
Yeah.
shooter kind of game. There's shooting in the subsequent games, but
I'm
a
not
lot
saying
more-
it's a bad game, it just doesn't feel very Star Warsy.
Right. Well, and he's not at this point. He's not really a member of the Rebel Alliance. He's just a mercenary
They're
for hire.
paying me. Yeah, dog.
But true, I guess maybe being a
as we saw
mercenary
from
is
Rogue-
the most Star Wars thing.
I'm a shill.
As we saw from Rogue One, the rebels have no problem murdering people.
True.
The bridge there. No, that would be. You have to wait for Shadows of the Empire to get your jetpack jumping going on.
Okay.
So what's the lineage of these sort of games, like the first-person shooter Star Wars games of this era? So it's Dark Forces, and then what's the second one?
There's Dark Forces 2 Jedi Knight.
Well, so you got this. You got Jedi Knight, and then there's some expansions to those. Then you've got
I got an
Jedi
extra life.
Outcast, I think, is next, and then Jedi Academy. Maybe that might be reversed, but
Yeah, no, Jedi Outcasts. I'm following.
So I jumped
Wikipedia
down
now.
off of that. How do I get back up there?
I'm pretty sure I played Jedi Outcast. Jedi Academy.
Ah. Of course. Stupid of me.
Jedi Academy just has, like,
wait, hang on, go
capture
back.
the flag multiplayer apparently. So there's that.
That's how you
Yeah,
know.
the lightsaber multiplayer in those Jedi games is great. Ryan, go back to you see that part that's destroyed. Like there's a big chunk of wall that's all blasted away.
Yep.
And then jump out through there. Yep. And then you should be just around the corner. Then, I mean, there was another... no. Back, other corner. I think. Right here. Yep. Because Shadows of the Empire is definitely a shooter. It's a third-person shooter.
Third person, yeah.
But you can. There's a first-person mode.
There was no cutscene.
You haven't finished your mission yet.
No, I did. This is the next mission.
Oh.
Can't you tell from the awesome
Oh,
skybox?
Ah! What are you doing to me?
Ah!
Now this one is tough. It's
Oh, maybe you haven't seen me play Dark Forces.
okay. Well, it's tough in the sense that it takes place mostly in an underground sewer, and there's a whole bunch of puzzle-like elements where you have to hit switches and flood valves in certain orders to get everything.
Where's the no? What's the no clip?
I don't think that works in this version of the game.
Now I'm just in the Wikipedia hole of Star Wars games. Yeah, they're right. Jedi Outcast was on the Quake 3 engine. Did Tech 3.
Well, let's see. Okay. No game is complete without a good sewer level. Look at that.
I don't think you can go in there.
Looks like gross sewer to me.
I think you can swim through that.
Oh, really? Let's find out. Oh, yeah.
That's
But see, you have to go back up to the top there, and then there's a switch on that center column. There, and see, you have to. Each one opens a door, and then you go in and do something, but you have to do it in a certain order. It's a very 90s first-person shooter.
Yeah. How can we make this game longer? Oh, my lord.
yeah, because games never do that now. Still.
So you tell me that there's not a lot of people for me to shoot.
Well, there's going to be enemies. There's those like single-eyed garbage monsters in the water down below.
And this is the only level we've got in this good version of the game, huh? The highest
'cause
level we've
I
got.
couldn't beat this in time for the stream.
No, you're fine. Let's just go down this hole.
Put on your goggles.
Can't see me. Looks like normally. Ah! Don't worry, I can still jump though.
The sound effect is kind of just disarming. Splashing in the sewage.
Yay! What are those? Those bandoliers of stuff that I already have, I guess? Yeah. Look at the splash effects though. That's pretty good. Yeah. I think we're gonna go back to the old version and play some of the later levels. Do I get to fight those big, Alright.
Yeah, you're really gonna be screwed up now that you're used to looking.
Yeah,
with the
well, and
mouse.
also my controls are gonna be totally jacked up.
Yep.
Now I'm used to it. WASD and... Man. You wanna record the gameplay?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, it was hidden from the stream, I think, because of the overlays. The little NVIDIA overlay came up. All right, so any of these other levels pique anybody's interest? Detention center, robotics facility. Ooh, Jabba ship. Let's try that one. Uh-oh. Can you buy this on Steam today?
Yeah.
Yes, Steam and GOG have...
How much is it?
I don't know. Find out.
Oh, no. Con Wookie.
It is $6
$6.
on Steam.
On Steam, I'll check. See, same price, $5.99 on GOG. Or for $12, you can buy the combined Dark Forces Jedi Knight and... or the Dark Forces and the Jedi Knight sequel together.
To be fair, they're $6 a piece on Steam.
Oh.
You could also.
But
I bet they're the same on GOG.
Oh,
Okay.
goodbye.
They just bundled them so you only have to buy one thing. Let's see what the reviews of Dark Forces are on Steam. You can buy the entire Jedi Knight bundle for $20. As all of
If
them.
you've never played these games before, the subsequent games are very different in tone and gameplay. Same character,
Do I
but
have to punch this guy in the face? Oh, no, I'm dead.
You don't have cheats turned on in this one.
yeah, you've got to get your weapons in this one.
Well, yes. But I don't have them, and this guy comes in
cheat.
right
You
away.
can cheat to get your weapons. We have no morals.
And we already started cheating, so we might as well continue.
What's the cheat codes again?
LA Postal. But it's not a console in this one. In the original version, you just type it while you're playing.
That'll work out well on this level. All right, what is it now?
LA Postal.
Do I have to be alive, maybe? All right, now you're done, son. Yeah.
He still almost killed you. You're down to 40 health.
Whatever.
I guess monster teeth.
You do have to kill that monster before this door opens. Man,
yeah.
It's rough. This is apparently supposed to be Jabba's palace. I've seen these movies. I do not believe this looks like
this is Jabba's ship.
This is his ship.
Yes. This is his luxury cruise liner. As envisioned by a slug. Spacebar?
Oh, yeah, thank you. Oh.
You need the blue key, son. Oh, boy.
Of course I do. Let me get up there. Oh, guy. I must murder. You have the blue key? Damn it. Oh, wait. It looks like a blue key. I already forgot how to jump. There it is. I'm gonna double jump. There's a switch I hit, but I don't know what it did. Let's see.
You only have 10 health.
Yeah, that's fine. Probably fine. Oh.
Oh man, it's got ledges.
Revive. That is not the blue key.
Why aren't we playing the VR port of this game?
I don't want to throw up on live stream. Alright, next level. This is the problem when you can literally just go through anything.
It's like MAME.
Yeah, you just kind of go.
Yeah.
I mean, it might help you if you read that mission briefing so you know what you're trying to do. I'm just gonna put it out there.
Yeah, you know. I don't have my weapons again.
Supposed to be punching dudes in the face. Bullets covering up? Well, I guess laser bullets, so anything's possible.
They're homing bullets, lasers.
Yeah, yeah.
And video games are hard, guys.
But I thought that's all you did all day was play video games.
It's true.
I mean, we have evidence of it right now.
Told you. It certainly simplifies controls. You don't have to worry about looking up or down. I will say that. And the mousing system's not awful. Hey, hey, hey. There's a lot of puzzles in this one too, it looks like. Up. Not as fancy for Imperial City as I thought it would be. Haven't shot any of the big guys yet.
Adeste Fideles, I guess, in the chat is asking about the high-res mod. You must have just joined us. We were playing that mod earlier. We've switched back to the standard version.
Any other questions in the chat for maybe non-Dark Forces related to that we can answer? Next mission. Spoiler alert, everybody.
King Kukaluki wants to know if it's 1995.
Yeah.
Yes.
The year? Yes.
For all intents and purposes, it's 1995. And people are asking about your toe.
People are asking about my toe?
Yeah.
It's fine. It has been cut in the
Dealt
appropriate way, yeah. All right, so now Jim says I have to look at the mission briefing.
I'm just saying it might help you know what you're doing.
Okay, there's a guy with a needle and a shield.
That's a lot of reading.
Taking this thing out of commission. See, reading is hard. Oh yeah, no, I got that guy too. Once on board, you will need to find 3 exchange couplings.
Orion wants to know if there's any fix for running games with Ryzen and AMD GPUs.
A fix? I mean, you just plug it in and it should work.
Yeah.
I don't understand the question.
Maybe are you referring to sort of the lower performance on Ryzen for 1080p gaming? Maybe.
If that's the case, that's not just for Ryzen or not just for AMD GPUs.
What does this talk about a car?
He's been doing that for years.
Nice.
Orion says games freeze with that combination unless you're using a performance power scheme. You guys know what he's referring to?
Games freeze with Ryzen plus 5? No, I don't.
Ryzen plus AMD GPUs. Okay, we don't know.
Got nothing. What was the strafe you said? There you go.
Yeah.
I take back my interest in the control scheme. Go back to the good music.
True.
Hey. Don't just walk off the edge. Don't just walk off the edge. Oh.
I mean, you are.
What?
You are rebel.
What happened?
You died.
But
your health. You see your health is 0.
But what?
Zero,
what
zero.
killed me?
Probably some sort of bullet made
I
of
don't
lasers.
think it was.
I don't think there's falling damage.
It was this thing. What in the hell is that? I'm going.
Turn your goggles on, see if you can see it.
Turret, I think.
Yep.
Like a sentry.
No, it sounds like a windshield wiper.
A dark windshield wiper?
I'm going. I'm going.
Ooh.
All right. There's a thing.
Music isn't as good in this as it is in X-Wing.
No, I agree.
It's a little off-brand. Gotta run. See, it's like a sentry gun.
Aha. No match for me. That's where it came down. Let's do this one. I will not. Well,
You have to ask nicely.
damn it.
Is that thing on the wall, is that a giant elevator?
This?
No, the big,
Oh,
that looks like the texture for some sort of...
yeah, I can't activate it.
Are you using spacebar or right mouse button?
Base.
Okay. I got nothing.
I heard that sound. Too slow, punk.
Punk that killed you twice.
Well. Okay, well, it won't let me undo that, so.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's just like a poker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like a windshield wiper.
Is there a lean button?
This is totally useless.
I don't think you can kill that.
Oh, I did, but it killed me anyway. Regardless, it doesn't solve my problem.
Sure.
Whale?
Now that you're good and lost.
Well, I'm back to this one section that looks like a giant elevator. There's a door up there. Oh, I need to go back up top. Clearly. So back over here. Oh, hey, what's up?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Here we
I
go.
got it.
This was what opened up.
What? There was a Star Wars mod for Call of Duty 4.
News to me.
I haven't played it, but that sounds cool.
That sounds cool. Watch this trailer.
Does it work with the remastered version of Modern Warfare?
Probably not.
Uh-oh. Oh, run, 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 run. Oh, look at that.
How has this not been taken down?
Die, 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 die.
Trailer sucks.
Whoa. I have 8 health. How do I restore my health?
Get a health back.
LA what?
Nope. Got to survive on your own now.
Nope. No, I don't. Just cheated.
Gert Tractor, yes, we probably will get around to Half-Life 1 at some point.
That's a good one.
Is that on Steam?
Well, actually, since Steam itself wants to bury the Half-Life franchise in favor of Dota, I don't know, maybe it might not be.
Well, there's the Half-Life 1, not the official source mod, but the other one. Like the better, more recent one that we could look at. I forget what that's called. Half-Life 1 source was a Valve product, great.
Yeah.
But there's a community mod
Oh.
that's newer and better than that. This Half-Life source wasn't very good.
Man.
Black Mesa.
Buttons that you don't know what they do
That's
are
right,
really
Black
bad.
Mesa.
I get across it.
Wow, they sell Black Mesa on Steam. They
Well, didn't they hire the guys who did, what the hell's the name of that ultra-popular source?
You guys think I can run across this?
But like the agreement to being able to sell Valve's a modified version of Valve's product. I mean, it's like a remake, but it's still.
You guys totally missed that. I made a fantastic jump across the bay, across this area, and then that robot guy there killed me in like 3 seconds. Oh.
Can we integrate like a instant replay feature into this, or like a sports setup? Or...
BMX has support for that. Yeah. Oh, I'm not starting at the beginning.
Handmade reimagining of Gordon Freeman's landmark journey through the Black Mesa Research Facility.
Oh, the Executor is the Super Star Destroyer, is it not?
Yes. Although I have a feeling that it's going to be quite boxy and small on the inside.
What? It's so open and airy. You don't think the LA Postal is in reference to some, like, postal worker shooting up a whole bunch of places in the 90s, do you?
No, of course not.
Okay.
No.
Game developers wouldn't do that.
No. You ever play Postal, the game?
Yeah.
That was one kind of, I mean, it's hilarious, but only if you're really, really good humored about it.
Now, Postal 2, that's the good one.
Is it the 3D one? Okay. You can urinate on your victims after you've killed them?
Yeah.
This is exactly what I thought the inside of a Super Star Destroyer would look.
Like an Apple store?
But now we're in the back room of the
What
Apple
the hell kind
store.
of Apple stores you shopping in?
It's all white.
They're not
They're
white.
like the Empire.
They're like sort of a beige.
Both of
with,
these things
with
are true.
wood tables everywhere.
And you thought I was an Apple fanboy.
Yeah. No, I mean, I did.
I did work in one of those for quite a while. They smell good. There's a good smell. I don't know if it's the wood or if they're pumping something in.
Oh no, they're pumping something in.
It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
a Vegas casino. They're pumping something in.
There was a room we were never allowed to go in at all the stores I worked at.
Wait, really?
Yeah. A little room in the back that we never, it was, you know, they said it was storage or something, but it was always locked. We never went in there.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's where they kept the Apple monies.
I mean, it's probably, exactly, it's probably where they kept the cash and products that weren't ready to be displayed yet.
Yeah. It's, well, it's like, that's the room where if Steve Jobs at the time came to visit that store, that's where they take him. That's the green room for Steve Jobs built into every Apple store.
Ah.
They didn't apply it to Tim Cook, so it's still just an empty room.
There used to be, in a lot of shopping malls, you know, you have the service corridor behind all the stores.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And there used to be direct access into several of the stores I was at. But then before I got to this store, the one in Virginia,
Well, that didn't go high enough.
somebody broke in through that door and shot an employee.
Oh.
So they closed that real quick. We had to take our trash around the long way. She survived. It was okay, but still.
Oh yeah, you have to finish that story then. Yeah. Otherwise, assume the other way.
And apparently, Steve Jobs, this is all before he died, he called her from like the hospital.
Yes, he did call her before he died.
No, well, I'm saying, right. Well, I'm saying bringing up Steve Jobs as if it was recent, but it was, yes, you're right. I mean, hey, he transcends time and space.
Sure, you never know.
Yeah.
What the hell?
You know,
is going
apparently,
on?
from what I heard, he said, well, you know, what job do you want in this company? Any job you want.
CEO.
Well, she said she wanted to do like product testing in Cupertino, and he just, okay. You start next
And
week.
thus, what's a bad product? The Apple Pencil was born.
No, this would have been more like the iPod Hi-Fi era.
Oh no, iPod socks.
iPod socks,
She was dedicated to
I never
testing
met her,
iPod
but I could
socks.
see her being an iPod socks person.
I had iPod socks.
What
I had
does that
an
mean?
iPod Mini at the time. It worked.
You just put the iPad Mini in it?
iPod.
It was a knitted
Like a
sock-like thing that you would just slide your device in, carry it around. And it was like $70.
No.
They were expensive.
No.
They were expensive.
Couldn't have
170.
afforded.
Well, I mean, everything got liquidated as the product line got canceled. But
Maybe that when I picked up.
well, there were leather
They were
ones.
$30.
There were leather ones that were like $7.
Yeah. They were $29.
This is really the only weapon that you should be able to play Dark Forces with.
The blaster?
Yeah.
Imperial blaster?
The repeater.
I like this old Engadget post from 2004 that's just titled iPod Socks, and the image doesn't load.
Oh man, look at that. I think we're getting somewhere, boys. What? Oh, extra life. So what's going on? Can't get up there. All right, anybody ideas? Nobody was paying attention anyway, were you? This opens up that thing up there, but I need this to come down. Oh, okay.
Pew, 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 pew.
Pretty good. You should do sound effects for a living.
Holy artist at work.
Pretty much. Oh, that looks like you're jumping out into space, doesn't
Do
it?
it. Do it now.
Is there a force field there? Can you even jump through it?
Yeah, you gotta see if you can.
Right now?
Yeah.
Use a quick save.
Oh my gosh!
Do it
TIE
in.
fighters.
Can't you shoot the TIE fighter? Ah, guess which weapons. Okay.
Ah!
No.
No, won't let me jump out there.
So just
The equivalent of the suicide nets at Foxconn. Don't want our Imperial officers jumping into space.
I like the toss animation.
Now I don't know. Now, see, I jumped down. Now I don't know how to get the thing back down. That's probably just spacebar. What am I thinking? There are probably still some people that play first-person shooters with the right mouse button is moving forward, huh?
If you even have that flexibility anymore.
There I am. Aim up. Aim higher.
Valve actually hired the Black Mesa team at some point, apparently.
Oh, okay.
So it is an official thing. Fun.
Uh-oh.
Request for Morrowind.
Oh,
I
that'd
don't
be
think we
kind
have
of rough.
enough
I mean,
time in the world to play Morrowind.
I would play Skyrim again on it.
Yeah, but Skyrim's still coming out.
I know.
Yeah.
It's not an old
I'll
game.
play it on the Switch. Uh-oh.
Are they gonna sell that for $60?
Yeah.
I think. Oh, jeez.
On the Switch? Yeah.
It's not out yet, is it?
No.
That's just Bethesda's business model now. It's just rehashing Skyrim. over
Resell
and over again.
Skyrim.
Yeah.
Seems to work
Skyrim
for 'em.
VR.
I never finished that game. Is it worth finishing?
I don't know. I
I
didn't
never
finish
finished
it
it
either.
either.
I played a whole lot of it to not finish it. Nope. All right, this is the last section if I don't figure it out. Okay, killed those guys, came across here. Went in here. Am I just going in a circle? No. Right?
No, I think it might.
No, I just came to the end of it, whatever it is.
Just hold your hand on the right wall and keep following it.
I know how to beat puzzles, how to beat mazes. I Okay, I came all the way into this. Now what up?
Music's getting funky.
Damn it.
You have a map. If you bring up
Do I?
F1.
Sure. Yeah, bring up your PDA.
F2, no. Alrighty. My bobbing and weaving through did make it. Wrong way. It looks like I should be able to go through there, doesn't it?
No.
No?
Well.
Alright. I think that's the end of Dark Forces, everybody.
Truly a disappointment.
No way. I think this is more fun than I thought it would be.
I'm not talking about the
The
game.
other
I'm talking
version of
about
it.
you.
No, he's talking about you playing the game.
That's fair.
Wait, if you call 1-900-740-JEDI, you can call the hint line. It's only 95 cents per minute.
What was that number?
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
740-5334. It's gonna be a porn hotline now,
Oh,
just
wait,
so you
look.
know.
Rocket jump.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number
Rocket
and
jump.
dial again.
Your wife blocked calling 900 numbers on your account after that previous incident.
Well, I mean, that wasn't my fault. I thought it was a group for people who like to dress up as My Little Pony. It turned
Rocket
into
jump.
something much darker.
You can email 75300.454@compuserve.com. Or you can send a technical support question via fax at 1-415-507-0300.
Now, if we do that and it's somebody else's fax line, they'll sue us. That's illegal.
I want CompuServe, huh?
CompuServe.
Alright. I guess that's gonna be it for our Dark Forces run through. That was a speed run.
Yeah, finished.
If you're
Completed.
watching this in the YouTube post-show format, we'll put the links to the Dark XL files, and you need to install a few extra things too, like some Open Audio or OpenAL drivers and older DirectX files. So we'll have that for you there in the description.
Cool.
Alright, I just put it down to 640 by 480.
Trying to match.
Yeah. No,
Nope, still looks way better.
Still better.
There he is. Stop it. You there, stop me. Stop.
Speed run. Speed run.
You're not authorized to surrender immediately. That blaster's on.
Should we fade to black?
Yeah, probably.
Speed run.
Speed run.
There he is. Stop it.
Goodbye, everybody. See how fast I can make these laps. Can't shoot me. Yep. That rock. If you enjoyed this content, consider supporting in-depth technical content by contributing at patreon.com/PCPer.